Montreal's taken back-to-back games in this ongoing grudge match. Doc's known for dominating this team. Look at the last time with all the goals and hits. Lindholm's last game against them drove them nuts with his shot blocking and scoring. Habs and Bruins, it really doesn't need anything more to sell it. This should be awesome, and it's next. Lot of bounce on both blue lines here, and we are about set to drop the puck here at center. The Canadiens have won the draw, and we are now underway. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Arvidsson's got it into offensive territory. Shot! Slapped away by the blocker. Lets it rip. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
Takes it from the right side. Works it across to Hudson. Huge steal at his own end. Boston's got the puck against the half wall. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Montreal's looking to break out of their own end. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Shot! Quick stop by Swayman!
Well, this is an incredible athletic save, but this is all instinct. There's no time.
And he rings the post!
So frustrating when you don't get the bounces. You just miss as that one goes off the pipe. You gotta wonder, you get the opening goal. The momentum's all in your favor.
Tries to make a move and can't hang on to the puck.
Pasternak's such a great player, James. He's got great hands and in-tight skill, but just that extra move there, it's a tricky one, and he gets lost in it.
And he takes the pass. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that. And the puck is cleared to a safer spot. And a good smack with the stick to get it down. Slides the puck over to Kiki. And a quick little stick lift and comes up with a turnover. Jostling for the puck and it's knocked away. Strong defensive effort. The Bruins have it now. Middlestad's got the puck along the wing. Boston's got possession at center. Gives him a jolt with that hit. Gains the zone through the middle. Here's a shot. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Swayman.
As a goaltender, you have to be able to read and anticipate the play. He does it perfectly and is able to negate the shot.
And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Lindholm. Let's move to the middle. Off the pipe. Handles it along the blue line. Tries to feed it over to Zadorov. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Big time hit, and that had some hot sauce on it.
It certainly did, James. I mean, it was thunderous. And you can see the whole bench light up with that hit. It's timely, and it also generates a ton of momentum for his team.
Oh, he stops him with a glove. Great reflexes there.
Swayman's last save has to give this team some momentum. I mean, that's a point-blank chance that he's able to take away. Just very aggressive and assertive in his crease.
Still lots of time left here in this frame. We're still scoreless. The Habs come up with the defensive zone draw. Denies him with the save. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. And both centers glide into the dot as a face-off set to resume. Corrali's won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. Picked up along the wall by Blake. The Bruins look to start the transition game. Scrum ensues along the boards. And they turn it over in the neutral zone. Here's a short pass to Corrali. Boston's going on the attack as they gain the zone. Loves the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. Grabbed along the board by Isimo. Puck grab by Janot. Oh, they telegraph the pass and he picks it off. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. Here he is from the slot. Oh, a clutch save. Steps across the line and on the attack down the right side. Montreal's looking to break out. The Habs looking against the half wall. And there's the save. The Bruins cross the line and gain the zone. Denies him.
Montembeau's made himself look big on that save and almost made it look easy. That's a high shooting percentage shot because it's coming from a grade A.
Scores! They came, they saw, they took advantage of the rebound and scored.
I love that when there's a shot, he just doesn't stand around looking. He gets his feet moving and he tracks it, he hounds it. He's relentless, James, and he finds it and he puts it in the back of the net.
There's a nice shiny apple on the play, and that means he extends his point streak against his rival, Cheryl.
Yeah, and you know, because of his point production in this series, he's getting a tougher defensive matchup, right, James? So he's still getting it done, and that's because he's just been masterful in terms of executing his passes and getting a shot on net. So doing a lot of great things in the offensive zone.
And there's the save. Angles it over to Caulfield. Looks to pass it to Suzuki. Can't get it to go. Quick pass to Pasternak. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Streaking into the attacking zone from the right. Takes a shot. Puck knocked loose after that hit. Boston's got it behind the net. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. And takes a tour out of the offensive end to find some space at center. Line A's crossed the line and is on the attack now. Boston's got a hold of it along the wall. The Bruins move the puck in the defensive zone. And they'll dump it in. Picked up along the boards by Jeannot. Fantastic save!
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
Shot! They tie it up! They tie it up with the goal!
Well, that is huge, James. They were behind in this one, but they were always focused on the next step. And when you do that, you're able to look at what's ahead of you, not what's behind you. And they get the equalizer for their efforts. This is a primetime example of not taking the care of the puck in your own end, and you find a way to get out of it. You weather the storm, but in transition, when you are quick, you can capitalize, and that's exactly what's happened here.
Montreal's even things up here in the back half of the first.
Well, yeah, they're more connected right now, James. I felt like they started the period, they were back on their heels, and they couldn't get out of their zone with any type of continuity. Well, now they've kind of righted the ship right now. They're in their rhythm, and they've got back to an equal score.
And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Taken along the wall by Gooley. Looks to get the puck over to Anderson. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Here's a chance. Sensational stop by Swayman.
I love how aggressive he plays the shooter on the inner slot here, James. He knows that he's got to take away the net, so he gets out and challenges to make the save.
A rocker off the blocker. Boston's got a hold of the puck now. Stopped by the goaltender. More than half the frame has been played here. It's all tied up. Castellique's got it, and they'll go on the attack here in the offensive zone. And a great save! Moves the puck to Laine. Across the line from center. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away.
You gotta figure he knows about this next milestone. He's only one goal away.
Moves it over to Laine. Looking to make something happen along the boards. That's a great heads-up play to break up the pass. Oh, and a great heads-up play to force the turnover by Laine. And he comes up with a stop there.
Let's have a look at that last save again. It was absolutely incredible. You're under pressure, you're under attack, really under siege, and you find a way to get to the puck. This is the stuff that champions are made of.
Centers are set, face-off ready to resume play. Boston's taking possession in their own end. Here they come. Quick feed to Valeno. The Canadiens played along the boards. The Bruins have it from their own end. Right up the gut into the offensive end. From right out of midair, he bats it down. Oh, what a stop on the play! Back to the point it goes. And he comes up with it. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. Past the midway mark of the frame, we are all tied up in this one. Offense his own face-off, and he wins the draw. Scores! And with that strike, they've gone in front.
Well, I really like their game tonight. I mean, you always have to manage the ebbs and flows. But when you grind away and you continue to trust the process, you get opportunity, and they convert it on it. When we have a look at it, James, it looks like it's redirected, and that's just beautiful timing and get the hands away from the body, be able to get it to go the opposite direction of the goaltender.
The Bruins seize the moment and grab that all-important go-ahead goal up by 1 here in the back half of the first.
Well, this is an earned lead, James, is that they've been first on the puck, they've been quick to it, they've dominated in terms of shots on net, and they found the back of the net. Now they can play with a different air of confidence and hopefully ride out the first and continue to hold the lead.
That goes wide. Quick pass across to Suzuki. Handles it again. Quick shot. Answers the call with a big save. Middlestad's got it in the defensive end. On the attack along the boards. Moves it to Caulfield. The Canadiens gain the zone. The Bruins gain possession along the wall. They're looking to make something happen through the neutral zone now. Slides it diagonally to Yokiharu. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play.
Montembeau's made a great save here. Let's have another look at it. I mean, they're in a high-danger area, and he is so dialed in at the top of his crease. Very athletic to be able to make this save in correct position.
Boston's got the lead here late in this first period. The Bruins take possession here inside the offensive zone. Montreal's in now. And that's broken up. The Bruins will play it in their own end. And now he angles it across to Arvidsson. Slides it across to Struble. And he can't hang on after that hit. Shakes off the coverage. Great poke check on the reach. Makes his presence known on the ice. Oh, he'll feel all of that after this one. Montreal's got the puck here in the open ice. The Habs take over on possession. Montreal's got the puck along the wall. Boston's got the puck. The Bruins will play it from the defensive zone. Pasternak's hauled down. Penalty on the way. Let's see the call here. Matheson's getting called for tripping on the play.
Well, when you're looking for a goal, being shorthanded is not ideal. You're also killing valuable time where you can be pressing when you're PKing.
Guys, this penalty kill is ranked top 10 in the league. It's the first penalty kill they're going to have to do of the night, but they know how to get the job done here. They're so effective at shutting the other team down. We shouldn't be too concerned here, but let's see what happens.
Valeno's picking up steam. Off the left wing and into center. Boston's gained possession along the boards. And he had the answer on that one. Pinned up along the boards. Takes the feed ahead from the left side. Puck dumped in. The Bruins gain control of the puck. Esimon's taking it from his own end. Slides by the check. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Sakas ready to take the draw here on this power play. Playing the zones here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Montreal's got possession while undermanned. Moves it quickly over to Evans. Boston's got it in their own zone. Saka's got the puck. Takes a shot. Shuts him down. On the backhand. Oh, spectacular save on the play. Polano's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. The Canadiens win it in the defensive zone. Boston's got possession of the puck. And that nullifies that threat for the moment. From their own end, trying to kickstart this power play. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Arvidsson. Here's a pass to the middle. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Montreal's going to be able to kill a few seconds off now with the puck. They clear the zone. Boston's got the puck along the wall.
Matheson's almost out of the box.
Moves it around along the half wall. Here's a chance to move the puck outside the zone. Matheson's teammates kill off the penalty.
That's a great power play, James. The only thing they didn't do was score, and if they continue that, they'll certainly have success.
Here's a centering pass. What a chance, but they can't connect. There you go. Period number 1 is done. We're going to come back in just a quick moment with period number 2. Stay with us. Put your twos up because the second period's about to go down. And we are underway here in the second period. All right, Cheryl, we've seen already one period played in this one. How do you assess this?
Montembeau's been the only reason that this game is close, James. I mean, they have been under siege. There's been shots coming from everywhere, and the defense in front of them aren't doing anything to clear rebounds. They need to shore this up if they want to get back in this game. He's the reason it's so close.
And that's broken up with a stick in front. Pasternak's moving the puck through his own zone. And now he tries to get it across to Saka. Poked away in the defensive end. Offside the call. We'll get a face-off coming up. The Bruins continue to lead here in this second period, looking strong offensively. Slides in off the wing after the centerman tied him up. Boston's got control of it now from their own end. Slides it over to Hudson. Huge steal in his own end.
Boston's been disrupting play all night long, and this is because of their stick position. You have to find ways to be aware and anticipate where that puck is going to be going. Doing a great job, but this is still a close one. They've got to find a way to generate some offense.
Lots of time left in this period. The Bruins are clinging to a 2-1 lead. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Quick pass to Carrier. No room for that one to get through. Along the boards, they battle for the puck. Picked off by Yokiharu. Handles the puck. From the open ice, they gain the line. The Habs take possession in the defensive end. Collision there.
He just got railroaded. Closed space so fast and just taken down.
Saka's crossed the line and gained the zone. Montreal's got a hold of it against the wall. Here's a short pass to Doc. Great defensive effort with the stick. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Here we go, odd-man rush. Yokiharu's lugging the puck. And that's picked off. Gets the puck in deep. Handles the pass. Gains the zone from the right. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. And they turn it over in the neutral zone. Montreal's got the puck in the defensive end. Takes the feed from the left side. Look out, here they come on the attack. And that carries off a stick. Gallagher's got the puck in his own zone. Quick feed to Boleno. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Moves it to Lowry. They put the puck into the offensive end. Montreal's got the puck along the boards. Steps inside. The Bruins get a hold of the puck. Through center. Puts it in deep. Montreal's got a hold of it along the wall. Moves it quickly over to Slafkovsky. The Bruins get a hold of the puck in their own end. Lowry stick handling in his own zone. Sends it in deep. Montreal's got a hold of the puck now. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. Puck set down the ice. We'll get an icing.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
Plenty of playing time left in this frame. Boston's got a slim lead. They lead it 2-1. Quattro's won the draw here in the defensive zone.
That's a huge draw by the center, James, coming off an ice, and you know you need a change. You got to find a way to win that and get out of your zone.
Boston's got the decided edge in the shot department here tonight in the second period, and they continue to lead. Corrali's won it in their own end. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Scooped up along the wall by Jeannot. Boston's got a hold of the puck. And now it's over to Corrali. Montreal's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Anderson's got it along the boards. Redirect in front. Nice reflex by the goaltender to get his glove on that one.
You have to be quick in your crease if you want to be able to deny low zone shots. He does that perfectly as he's tight to the shooter right there.
See if we can pick up some momentum again here as a face-off is ready to go. Gets the puck behind his net. Tries to get it to McAvoy. Quick pass to Dobson. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Middlestat. Moves the puck along the half wall. The Habs have it behind the cage. Sends a pass over. The Bruins take possession here in the open ice. Quick feed to McAvoy. Cut into the slot. They score! And it's back-to-back tallies.
Yeah, and they've been chopping out the bit. Now they've got their opponent on their heel. They need a quick change here and find a way to continue the momentum. Now, if you have time to load and explode in the offensive zone, you're going to let it rip, and that's exactly what happens here. A perfect pass off the front foot, and he just lets it rip. Well, you can see the coach on the bench after that last goal, and just certainly not happy with the effort that his team is displaying. You can see the feedback that's coming to athletes, and he wants to see a difference out there. He needs someone to make an impact.
The Bruins are clicking on all cylinders tonight, now up by a pair here in the first half of the second.
Well, it's deserved, James. I mean, they've competed in all areas of the ice. They put a lot of shots towards the net, and they've been rewarded for their efforts.
The Canadiens take possession of the neutral zone. Tried to get too cute with it and loses possession.
He's showing off his skill set, trying to make a silky move around the defender, but he gets denied.
Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
Swayman's been really sharp tonight, James, and then just have a look at his save percentage, and he's making the stops that he needs to. The man, his team's played well. They've got going north, they've created opportunities, and the reason why they have a healthy lead.
Along the right wing, they enter the attacking area. Here's a short pass. Oh, it stays out as it goes off the inside of the post.
Arvidsson's not happy with that last sequence. Knows he has a huge opportunity and just misses the mark and rings it off the post.
Boston's message was clear coming into this one. Lots of shots on net, and they lead here in this second. Montreal's got it in the defensive zone. Moves it to Blais. He carries the puck up along the wing. Centering pass in front. Picked off in front. Corrali's got it on the offensive end. Picks off the pass.
Game management is everything, and you have to be aware of exactly what that is. And you can't take risks in a game where you're leading. You have to find a way to protect the lead.
The Canadiens get a hold of it. Here they come on the attack down the right side. Boston's got the puck along the wall. Passes on over to Chanot. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. From the left side, it moves to the middle of the ice. And he takes the dish. Reaches out and uses the stick. Works it across to Evans. And he sends it across to Laine. Nice zone entry from the middle. Here's a shot, and he turned that one aside.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
And a smart heads-up read to come up with the puck. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. Slides the puck across to Laine. Pushes it across to Evans. They've got numbers to his teammate. Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it. McAvoy's been feeling it, James. You know who else is feeling it? His teammates. They have been the beneficiaries of a great leader on the ice who's just been distributing the puck and generating a ton of offense.
Feeds it over. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Montreal's gained possession along the boards. Slides the puck up from the left side. Moves it to Kiki. Puts it on net, and the save. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. And now it's grabbed by Hudson. Steps into the offensive end. The Bruins scoop it up along the boards. Boston's got it in their own zone. With possession along the wall. Montreal's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Dishes it to Suzuki. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Puck picked up by Lindholm. Moves it quickly over to Kiki. The Bruins take it along the wall. Carries it across the line. Here's a chance to the middle. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play.
Oh, well, a save like this, it'll wake up your entire bench. I mean, this is a game changer, James. Talking about changing the momentum of the game in a timely save, that's one right there.
The Bruins have been the more active squad, and they continue to lead late in the second period. Evans wins it. They'll go to work now on the attack. And that's a great read to force the turnover. There's a shot. Oh, what a stop. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Pasternak's looking to make something happen here in the corner. Montreal's got possession of the puck. Receives the pass. The Bruins have a hold of it in the defensive zone. And he feeds it down to Arvidsson. The Bruins cross the blue line and are on the attack. Gets a piece of it to keep it out. Picked up along the wall by Gallagher. Takes a shot. Montreal's going to hang on for a whistle.
One of the most difficult things to do in hockey is manage the pulse of the game. And when you're trailing, you got to find ways to get back in it, to fuel, to ignite yourself, to push and dictate pace. Well, that hit right there is sending a very clear message that they're still in it.
Late goings of this period. It's a 2-goal lead we're looking at with the score 3-1. Newhook's quick stick off the draw wins possession. Montreal's crossed the line and on the attack. The Habs carried along the wall. Oh, what a save in front. Tries to feed it over to SNO. Gain momentum up along the side. Throws it in. The Canadiens have it now. Grabbed along the board by Newhook. Dumps it into the O-zone. The Bruins grab possession of the puck. Boston's looking to break out. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. The Bruins have it from their own end. And the middle frame almost done. Montreal's got a hold of it against the wall. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Chanot.
Well, no question, this is a frustrating play for everyone. It almost feels like it's going from bad to worse. You're losing, you're trying to get something going. Instead, you turn over the puck.
And he gets a piece of that one and denies it. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. The Bruins have been rewarded for all their scoring chances tonight as they carry the lead late in this second period. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Officials are set. Players seem ready. We're ready to get this thing back underway. Montreal's won the defensive zone draw. And there's the horn. 2 down, 1 more to go. Both teams will get a chance to catch their breath and get ready for a big third period next. Welcome back, everyone. Both teams lined up at center ice, and we are ready to get this third period underway. They have dropped the puck here in the third. All right, Charles, let's get your thoughts on what you've seen through 2 periods of play.
Montreal's been out-battled in this game, and the primary reason why they're trailing in it, if you don't have urgency, you're not going to get the puck. If you don't get the puck, you can't do anything with it. You certainly can't score, James. They've been back on their heels and chasing the game. They've got to get on the attack. Montembeau's been dialed in and tracking extremely well tonight, James. Everything that's coming at him, he can see, and that's something that is really critical in the game. You make the timely stop that's needed to give your team some confidence in front of you.
The Bruins have been bringing the fire offensively tonight, and they lead it early in this third. Boston's got possession here in their own end. The Habs have it against the wall. The Bruins take possession in the defensive end. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. Off a stick. Up along the wall on the right side and into the attacking area. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. And now he moves it to Caulfield. Stoppage in play as we get an offside. We're still in the early stages of this period. The Bruins are up 3-1. Montreal's won the draw. Slides the puck ahead to Laine. A little crashing and banging forces the turnover. Picked up along the boards by Laine. Picked up by Yokiharu.
The Bruins are doing a great job of anticipating the play, and that's why the puck is on their stick. They're intercepting pucks all game long. They've got to make good on them. They've got to transfer it, head north, and start cashing in.
Taken along the wall by Doc. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Feed to the middle. He scores! What a play!
Not many players can see the ice the way he does, but then you have to have the skill set to execute what you see. And man, he puts on a clinic in the way he distributes this puck, and he's going to get another apple for his efforts.
We're going to have to start calling him Mr. Consistent when he plays them. He's a point a game every time he plays them.
Yeah, he loves playing against his team, doesn't he, James? I mean, it's like he lives and he waits for it. And I really believe that because of he's so confident playing against them, that you see his natural skill set all over the ice.
Uses the force on that hit. Shot! Oh, tremendous reflexes with the kick save. The Bruins move it in. Montreal's got the puck along the boards. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Boston's got the puck in their own end. Broken up with a little physicality. Quick pass to SMO. Scooped up along the wall by Gallagher. Puck moved over to Lowry. Steps inside the attacking zone down the left wing. Fires it on net. Oh, great save there.
The key to being a great goaltender is not giving up second shot opportunities, and it's playing the rebounds to the corner. He does an excellent job here.
Fires it and makes the save. The Canadiens have it now. Drills them. Quick feed to Slavkovsky. Boston's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Angles it over to Pasternak. Takes the pass. Puck scooped up by Corrali. Tremendous block on the play.
And the bench really erupts on that one, because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Boston's grabbed a hold of the puck. Here's a short pass to Arvidsson. Montreal's got a hold of it along the wall. The Canadiens move the puck in the defensive zone. Here's a chance, and he stands tall in goal. Dishes it off. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Goes right to the crease. Oh, denies them with the paddle save. My word, they've really got them hemmed in here in their own zone. On the outside to Kyrie. Feeds the puck to Dobson. Moves it to Newhook. And that's off a stick. Scores! The captain delivers!
Well, that's a great shot, James. I mean, with his head up, he looks at the goaltender. Quick release that beats the goaltender 5-hole.
Montreal's determined effort has resulted in the tying goal in period number 3.
They've had a lot of pushback and a lot of fight in this game. They've been poised, they've composed, but now they're finding a lot of fire in their step and a lot of jump as well. And they've got the equalizer. They've got to continue on, continue to press, and contribute more.
Geeky's got it into offensive territory. The Bruins looking against the half wall. The cannon from the point! And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. And the puck's knocked loose. Reads the play and forces the turnover. Sends it into the offensive zone. Quick pass across to Doc. Loses the coverage there. Takes the feed. Strubal's got it along the wing. The Bruins scoop it up along the boards. Headman pass. Montreal's got the puck now. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. Here's a shot. Boston's regained possession of the puck. From center, they get into the attacking area. The Canadiens get a hold of the puck along the boards. Moves it quickly over to Blais. Oh, great blocker stuff by Swayman. And that's blocked from someone in front. Essimon's got it in the defensive end. Dumps it in. Montreal's got the puck. The Bruins have it in the offensive zone.
Well, this game is wild, James. End-to-end action. Let's just forget the defense, shall we? And just go with the goal calls.
Moves the puck.
Pasternak's usually an impact player, and tonight he's been really quiet.
Scores! A huge goal puts him in front.
Well, the persistence really pays off, doesn't it, James? When you wear down your opponent, eventually you'll capitalize, and this is the case right here as they get the go-ahead. They bend, but they don't break here, James. This is a 200-foot play. When you take care of business in your own end, it ends up going the other way. It is something that coaches look for. How you defend, how you can turn pucks over and get going north. They capitalize, they execute, and they wind up on the score sheet.
Boston's got to be feeling confident right now with the time remaining, Cheryl.
Up one with that kind of time remaining. You know you got the game in your hands, but you have to be able to close it out. You know how you do that? You find a way to get the puck, and you have to manage it.
Coughs it up at center. Taken by Blais. And he's got the answer for that one. Tosses it to Beecher. There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming. New York's coming up next on the schedule. And these two teams, doesn't matter where they are in the schedule, where they are in the standings, always a good contest. I'm looking forward to that one. Evans wins the face-off in the offensive zone.
Puck possession right off the draw, James, against a very tired group who just iced the puck, leads to an opportunity.
Slides the puck over. Passes out front, and that's stopped. Pass back to the point. Turns him away. Slides it diagonally to Peak. And that goes off course off a body. Works it across to Kostelic. And a great heads-up defensive play here. And now he angles it across to Anderson. Montreal's got it along the wall. Denies it in front. Wait, they're signaling a goal. It looked like he had it, but it looks like they're signaling a goal now.
This is a prime example of seizing your opportunity and executing, because listen, when you're in your own zone, you got to weather the storm. That's exactly what happens here. And they get the opportunity when the puck goes the other way. They capitalize, they execute because of their defense.
The Habs have scratched and clawed their way to making this a tie game here at a critical point in the third.
That's critical timing, James. The bench just erupts with that equalizer. And listen, when you score a goal like this, often you put your opponent on their heels because they knew they had the game within reach. Now it's a much different story.
Montreal's looking to break out of their own end. Passes it to Kiki. Montreal's gained possession along the boards. Quick pass to Carrier. Picks off the pass. On the attack along the boards. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. There's the whistle. We got an offside.
Gallagher's been a dominant performer in this game. I love to see his possession numbers post-game. I mean, I think his metrics are going to be outstanding. He had tons of good looks here, James, throughout the game. Finally capitalizes. But I love that his process stayed the same. He worked hard, he got to the spots, and he continued to get the looks.
Well past the midway mark of this period. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Boston's going to start off with the puck here in the neutral zone after winning that faceoff. And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Laine. Tried to make a move and the puck hops away.
Oh, I know what he was trying to do there, James. He thought he had it with that move, but he created some space for himself, but unfortunately loses the handle and it dies on his stick.
Moves it to the offensive zone. Shot! Stones him in front.
Well, the The game has changed so much. It's so fast, and the athletes are so strong. I mean, the training that you have to undergo, whether it's in the gym or it's functional, you know that these guys are constantly working in small space areas, working on their games, working on their legs. Their foundation, the lower half, is so critical, and this is a perfect example.
And there's a scores! And I guess they won't need that power play after all.
Well, it's a delayed call, and it almost looks as that the defensive structure collapses, and man, do they take advantage. Everyone has a role on the team. You have the high-flying flash and the goal scorers, and then you got the hard-nosed, gritty players who know how to get it done, and he is an example of this. Look at him on the hunt. He's not going to get rewarded with a point, but man, does he ever start this play with a huge body check that gains them possession.
The Bruins have gone in front at a critical time here in this one. It's a one-goal game here in the third.
Well, it's exactly where they want to be, right? They have the lead, and they want to close this out. They're going to need to stay aggressive, stay on the puck, and not give any opportunities to their opponent.
Whacks it into the offensive zone. Picked up along the wall by Zadorov. And a stick break setup. Kiki's got it in the defensive end. Oh, smart heads-up read. Takes the feed. Great save by the goaltender to get a pad on that one. Keeping the puck out of the net. Grabbed along the boards by Lindholm. Jostles the puck loose. Sends it over to Struble. From the neutral zone, moving forward here along the boards. Puck hops out of the offensive zone. They'll be forced to do it over from center. Montreal's on the attack. Denies him on the slapper. The Bruins have it now. Kiki's moving the puck through his own zone. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. And he comes up with the glove save. Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off. Here in the late goings of the period, Boston's leading by 1. They're up 5-4. The Canadiens win the draw here in their own end. And he takes the feed. Floats it right onto the tape. Stoppage and play offside the call. The Bruins lead it late in this third period. Montreal's won the draw, and they take possession here in the open ice. And some good footwork to kick it away. Shot! And they score! And here we go with a clutch third-period goal to even things up.
Well, it's outstanding to stay in this game, James. I mean, it's all about the ups and downs and weathering the storm. They've done everything in this one, and they find themselves clawing their way back to evens. Well, they get the equalizer, James, and really they've been rewarded for their efforts. They got down in this game, but they continue to chip away press, and now they find themselves at evens. Well, the coach is a sense of the emotional barometer on this team. It's flying pretty high right now. Look at him behind the bench after they score that late-tying goal here in the third period. He's fired up.
Montreal's hard work, dedication, and perseverance has paid off here with a goal late in the third.
I love that they battled all game to be in it, James, and they get the equalizer in the late stages. And now the momentum is in their favor. They've got to find a way to attack. This next shift is so important. They have their opponent on their heels.
Slips by the check. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. Saka's won a big draw in their own end. The Habs get a hold of it. Sent into the offensive zone. Feeds the puck up to Arvidsson. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Takes the feed in the middle of the ice. Levels them with the hit. Strong defensive effort. And there's the save. Tries to get the puck over to Corrali. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. I mean, that's just an explosive hit. Gets the job done.
Here in the later stages of this period, it's all tied up. Inside of the last minute here in this third. Boston's got the puck against the boards. Denies him with the save. Oh, what a save with a glove.
He's out battling his opponent right now. He is so dialed in. He's tracking the puck, making save after save. It's about time this team starts working in front of him.
Both centers ready to take the draw here coming up. Corrales won the faceoff here in the offensive zone. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Duck. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. Dishes it to Duck. And he takes the feed. Takes a shot. And that's blocked. The Bruins will play it in their own end. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Cooley. And he sidesteps the kick there. Stopped by the goaltender. Tries to feed it over to Putra. Shot! And he catches that one with the glove. Montembeau's got it, and he's going to hang on as we get a whistle.
Well, he's been dialed in right from puck drop, and he has been under siege, James. Nice job to hold on to that puck. Now they can hit the reset button.
Suzuki's won the faceoff. And there's the buzzer, bringing regulation time to an end. Still tied up. We've got overtime in moments. Who's walking away with the W tonight? Overtime should give us an answer, and they're ready to drop the puck. All the drama, all the adventure, all the action. It's overtime. Good reach for the stick to knock the puck away. For the win! What a huge save on the play!
Well, here in overtime, you never know that he's feeling any pressure. There's no nerves with that save. It's timely, and it's huge. Swayman's last save was outstanding. He knew exactly where that puck was going to go. That's anticipation at its finest, to be able to get to the right spot, know where that puck is coming from, and make a high-grade A save.
This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. Montreal's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. The Bruins will play it from the defensive zone. Here's an odd-man rush. A chance to win it, and he denies him with a monstrous save here in overtime. The Canadiens take it across the blue line. Scoops up the puck. Sends it down low. The Bruins gain possession along the wall. Here's a chance on the attack. Quick shot. Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. Picked up along the boards by Middlestep. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Into the offensive zone down the right wing. Shuts it down. Boston's got the puck along the wall. McAvoy's taking it from his own end. The Canadiens look to start the transition game. That's broken up in the neutral zone. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose a defender there. Quick feed to Hudson. And he's knocked off the puck there. Handles the puck from the left side. Finds nothing but air on that shot. Boston's got it in their own zone. Sends the pass over. Here's a chance. And it's stopped by the glove. Nice play there. Montembeau's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Slafkovsky's lugging the puck. The Canadiens take it across the line. Takes the puck at the point. The Bruins have it against the wall. Boston's got the puck in the defensive end. Montreal's got it in the neutral zone. Down to the final minute in overtime. Montreal's got a hold of the puck now. Picks up the puck in his own end. Angles it over to Dobson. Takes a shot. Grabs him with the glove.
Well, James, it's overtime, and I love the fact that he's emptying the tank here. There may not be much left, but he is digging in deep to find it, and that's what you have to do. You have to stay on the gas pedal, and you got to find a way to impose, to drive play, and not be afraid of making mistakes. You got to attack, and that's what he's doing.
Montreal's got the puck inside the offensive zone. Block. He's got a little jump. All alone. Oh, what a save! Puts it on net, and there's another stop.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You gotta love it. You have to have great timing. You gotta know when your opponent's vulnerable.
A big face-off here inside the offensive end. The Bruins will start off on the attack after winning the draw. Montreal's got a hold of it along the wall. Doc's got the puck in his own zone. Look at this. They've got some for the win. Oh, what a save to keep it tied. Boston's across the blue line. Here's the pass. Looking to end it. Cooley stick handling in his own zone. Makes a move and the puck hops away from him. And there's the horn to conclude overtime. And we are off to the shootout. And we'll bring it to you in moments. Who'll be the hero? I can't believe. I'm always amazed at the mixed emotions when we get to the shootout. As some people say, they don't like it, the traditionalists, but guess what? Nobody's turning away when the moment of truth arrives. Makes a save on that shootout attempt.
Well, with today's technology and all the resources available, you know that goaltenders have the book on the shooter, and I'm telling you, he read this one perfectly.
Shuts it down, what a save.
Huge save. You could tell that he wanted that one.
And he stops that attempt.
I think he just does a great job of making himself as big as possible and took away all of the shooting angles.
McAvoy set to go here at center. And he comes up clutch here in the shootout.
This is why they practice it. A lot of the time, post-practice, James, goaltenders want work on this, so do shooters. He does a great job of anticipating to make that save.
What a save on the shootout.
Well, he makes himself as big as possible. There's no holes.
Boy, his team would love to escape with the 2 points if he can deliver here with a goal. Reads it perfectly and makes the save.
Love that he doesn't sit back in his crease, but he gets out and challenges and takes away as much of the net as possible.
And he turns it aside.
Well, he does a great job on this shootout here, James, and there's so much pressure on you, but you have to embrace it, and that's exactly what he does. He looks confident, he looks composed, and he makes the...
There's the dagger to win it! What a night! Listen to this crowd salute an amazing game! And the fans are getting loud once again to salute their Warriors here, Cheryl.
Well, yeah, this is a lot of fun. I mean, this is the connection that you see between a fan base and their team, and it's a tradition, right? You come out on the ice, and you want to salute them and say thank you for providing energy throughout the game.
Well, that brings the night to an end, and we will say goodbye here from ringside from all of us here at EA Sports. My name is James Cybulski. I got to get to bed. See ya.